All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadas. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing this work in truth and in sincerity. I want to go on this video that our own people give us the most adversity, okay, not these other nations, okay? And we're going to the book of Luke 13 and 34. Okay, it says, O Jerusalem, which is, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay. And, it's another name, for the Israelites. Okay. City of peace. Okay. But our people, are equated, to being Jerusalem. Okay, when I say that, I'm talking about so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay, which are, the Israelites, according to the Bible. Okay, it says, which killeth the prophets and stonest them that are sent unto you. Right. So our people, their history, okay, is a history of, killing their own people in regards to, the prophets, okay, and the greatest example of that is, them killing the Messiah, okay, Yahweh Shah, okay, and it says, how often will I have gathered your children together as a hen doth gather her brood under her wings, and you would not, right? And you would think that, by us speaking the same language as these people, right, as us, looking the same way as, them, for many different ways, many different reasons, right? They reject us. They don't want to hear this word, that, we are the chosen people of the Lord. Okay. We're the Israelites according to the Bible. We get more hell out of our people. Okay. When we tell them these things, they'll say, get that, shit off the corner. Okay. But let another nation come up. Okay. Or somebody that looks like an Edomite or whatever, which we questioning whether or not that they are Israelites. Okay. But when, a person, comes up to us during our street speaking, they don't give us no type of, flack. Okay. No, they agree with a lot of the different things that we say, and, it's crazy because some of them conversations go, you have pretty, good dialogue, if you want to say, okay, with other nations that come and, question us or whatever the case may be, right? But when it comes to our own people, they come with a, everybody got their own doctrine. They all think that they know something, that a lot of people want to find out, about the white man and why the white man is, Esau, I should say, because it's not about skin color, but that's in their mind. That's how what they say, the white man. Why the white man gotta, go into slavery? Why the white man gotta do this? Why the white man, But we'll say that Yahweh Shah is who the world calls Jesus is a black man. A white man will come up and say, yeah, that's the truth. This is Ezekiel 3:1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. So we, read whatever is inside of the scriptures, the whole scriptures, okay? And we study it, we get into it, okay, and then we go out and go speak, right? So I opened my mouth and he caused me to eat that roll, and he said unto me, Son of man, cause your belly to eat and fill your bowels with this roll that I give you. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. I mean, it's honey for sweetness, right? So some people, we come into this thing, right? You think, oh, this is the best thing that ever happened to you, okay? And you think that even people who claim to be in the truth, would be on point, you know. But you see that some Jake just got a full rebellious spirit on them, you know. But when we go out and speak this word, it's new, it's fresh to you, right? And it says, and he said unto me, Son of man, go get you unto the house of Israel and speak my words unto them, right? It's for thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of an hard language, but to the house of Israel, right? It says, not to many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent you to them, they would have hearkened unto me, right? So if we were to saying that, you Chinese people, right, are the people of the Bible, they would get on. We would gather a whole lot of them, but to say that, and we speak in clear the same language, things that are, easily understood, okay? They give us the most flack, man. They give us the most adversity, okay? It says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto you, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted, okay? So our people, they don't listen unto the Lord, okay? It says, behold, I have made your face strong against their faces, and your forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made your forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Right? And you'll see a lot of our people won't, they'll try to fight us, and they just got demons on them, man. You know? Um shoot. Our people, man, they just gotta get taken out their misery. Okay? They want us to be lost just like them, you know. Um but we know at the end of the day, when the Lord returns, right, he's going to exalt those who did listen, who did hear. Okay? It says, moreover he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto you, receive in your heart and hear in your ears, or hear with your ears, and go get you to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. Okay. Then the spirit took me up, and I heard behind me a voice of a great rushing, saying, Blessed be the glory of the Lord from his place. Okay. So yeah, the Lord his spirit is gonna be all around the world, man. Okay. And 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. Okay. That's what the Bible says. Okay. But the 1/3, the ones that do listen, the Lord is going to bless them. You know, they'll be the first ones to enjoy the earth, man. Okay? But, you know, I just wanted to do this video, man, that our own people, you know, it's just crazy, man, how much, you know, adversity they put, you know, us through. But that just shows you that the Bible is telling the truth. You know, I'll be, you know, Edomites and all these, you know, Edomite looking guys, right? They come up and, you know, they hear the things that we say and they agree with a lot of it, you know, until we, you know, read them their judgment, you know, about, you know, what you done onto the children of Israel, right? You got to pay back. But even some of them still would agree with the people who put us in captivity got to get paid back. The people who rule this world got to go into captivity. Like they even some of them even agree with it. So you got to wonder whether or not they Israelites or not. You know. So, but you know, our people, you can forget about them, man. You know, they just rebellious house, and you know the Lord gonna put them to death, man. Okay, they come back in their right mind. That's the good news. You know, but hey, that's what's it. That's it, man. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to say shalom until next time.